Oh. This feels so fucking weird, bro. Janet. 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 Tara, you're good, Diva. Don't even worry. I just hope you're doing okay. Thanks for being here. The spirit of chaos is here when you are. Oh, young Susan Sarandon. She was so pretty. She's still pretty. No, Tara, I'm sorry. Janet. Janet. So your voice, you're sounding like a, what'd you say yesterday? A trucker? Honestly, yeah, Megsy, he definitely, yeah, Pennywise is... Oh, it's better now? Well, I'm glad it's better now. Oh, no. Oh! Is that, it's better as in you sound worse. I think this is time warp. Hold on. We have to save this for the next. Oh, no, this is on over at the Frankenstein Palace. All right. It's interacted with one of the things, so it can't be a poltergeist. So we're ruling that out because that fricked me up so bad yesterday. I'm still mad about those twins. This, this, and this. And the breaker's out. Cannot be a... Can't be a breaker. Turn off the gen. Okay, and it's turned that TV on, which rules out Mare. What's up, Jolly Rancher? How are you? Sinless, how you doing? Oh, wow. Wait, no! No! What did they do? Okay. Oh my God, girl. I just about lost it because they thought they made these into mirrors. And I was about to be really freaking mad. Quinny, thank you. Thank you for 3 months. I appreciate you, Diva. I hope you're doing well. Pew, pew, pew. Oh. I'm doing good, Jolly Rancher. Thank you. I hope you're doing good. Boop, 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 boop. Oh! Thanks for following. Welcome in. No salt step? Oh, there you go. Okay, salt step. For vibes. Okay, salt step means it's not a wraith. Make sure I have incense on me. I think I do. I keep missing it when it does motion. Where is that? Where is the source of that? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put down a little bit more salt. Yeah, I don't think this... I think we got us a Galu, y'all. It just triggered motion and didn't even disturb that salt at all. You're joking. Where is he? Okay. No, that was fine. Lights flickering, translucent ghost. Singing event rules out shade. I do feel pretty confident we have a Galu though. Oh yeah. Stepping right over the salt, just not even disturbing it at all, but he did disturb it once. Galus will hunt when enraged at 60%, so we're pretty much right about there. This guy should be attempting to hunt me here anytime. Figured out Pulte with no evidence because it threw an item. That's awesome, Quinny! That's great! Dude, good job. They do, they have a specific way they throw things. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Welcome back, Sassy. Hi, what's up, Squanchy? Oh. This is a really big issue. I cannot figure out what's going on with ghost events lately. But but a good amount of them are not actually recordable. And like the ghosts will manifest, but it's nowhere I can see. No sounds, nothing. Are you moved? Did you move? Where are you? You're in here. How's my ear? It's a little spicy. Oh! Yeah, this dude's totally a Galu. I just fully got stuck! Hi, Waifu. How are you? Ooh! I don't like this today. Everything feels different. But that was very Galu-like. The way he didn't step in that, you see? Ringo. So, Quality of Life 2 hasn't been as good as Quality of Life 1. Quality of Life 2 brought in some new problems, in my opinion. There's a lot of good out of it, too, don't get me wrong. But I will say, overall, I feel like the gameplay isn't as smooth. I have a Galu here that's probably going to be a bit of a pain. Okay, I've got one incense. There we go. Cool. I see. That's awesome. Thank you, Devil Rick. That makes sense. All right, we do have our videos. Fire extinguish. Okay, I would like to get a sound, and I do need photos. Oh my god. This one's even distorted. It had ghost highlighted. That's bad luck right there. What's up, Dead Sector? How you doing, dude? Oh. Yeah, I'm having, that could have just been like snapping the photo at just the wrong time. But I do think though that like overall, when the ghost does an event, it's been harder to actually get in any media off of the ghost event. Just saying, just in my opinion. Oh, he did the breaker, of course. Is it tarot cards? Oh my god! It's tarot cards. Yo! Okay. I don't know if I'm just in like the wrong spot, but I also haven't been able to really get... Did that count? I'm just like now not sure if anything is counting anymore. Okay, it burned the cross. Okay. Galloos are freaking annoying, bro. What's up? Also, Devil Rick, thank you so much for the bits, Diva. Appreciate that. What's up, mommy? How you doing? I hate gallows. Got one sound. What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome in. Welcome in. Put it down. You butthole. Ah! Stop it! Now he's pissed. Where'd my cards go? You made me drop my card. Oh. Oh, he would have been in an exhausted state, and that's why he was able to walk in 2 salts. That makes sense. Where'd my cards go, though? What up, Cursed Joystick? How are you? Oh, there they are. Found them. Oh. Well, all right. Fulio. No, I will not. Get it away from my face. You get your peanut away from my face, good sir. Woo! Ah! I hate gallows. I hate them. I hate them. I'm stuck. I hate this game. What am I having collision with? In that doorway. That is now the 2nd time. And immediately gets on the treadmill. Shut up. Where'd my cards go? Dude, what is... It's... Yeah! There's genuine collision. Okay, let me try coming at it from an angle again. I'm trying to recreate it. That's so weird. Good news is I have a high priestess, so this is great. That's fine. It's good. 0 sanity. Okay. Well, I'm sure I didn't have much before that. And now I have 100 sanity. Okay. Yeah, it's like my belt loop is getting like stuck on the door handle. Right, yeah, that type of vibe. That type energy. All right, I need another sound and then we can just leave. Oh, and a sound on the Michael. All right, I have 100 sanity right now, so this diva cannot bother me. Oh my god. Starting off my rounds with a Galu is just like really, really bad. Ugh. Like, what do you friggin' mean? Oh my god, collision is bad! Where'd you move? Okay. Yeah, everybody be careful when playing this game until they fix. Come on, one more sound! Hi, Russell. How are you? Collision with certain items right now. Doorways, chairs. It's like ever since they did the second update, it's been a little bit weird when you like run into things or you, I don't know. Just be careful is what I'm saying. I'm so glad we survived. Oh my gosh, this guy was a dick.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Jules, I don't know exactly what you mean by that, but I love it. All right, y'all. And then we are still continuing on. Rocky Horror soundtrack in honor of Tim Curry.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly and start the investigation.
Norman! Dude, yeah, cutie kitty. He's doing ghost events without me even inside the house. Ugh! Thank you for following, by the way. Welcome in. I'm doing good, Diva. How are you? He's in there just dancing with himself. All right, here's everybody's time warp. He was over by the shower. That actually makes sense. Let's do the time warp again. And a step to the right. Anyone else do like have gone and gotten any like pumpkin stuff yet? Is it too early? I don't care. I got my pumpkin flavored drink today too. Thank you for the Gigantify. Thank you, Cleed. Just busted my knee doing the time work. That's okay, bestie. You can be the professor with the in the wheelchair. Ow! What's up? Thank you for the raid, Barry Sax guy. How you doing? We're having a cacophony of sound right now. We're listening to all of the Rocky Horror in honor of Tim Curry. Sorry for the... Doing good. Thank you. Yeah, I had a Galu that was crazy. I'm trying to battle with all of the bugs that are going on. I don't know if you've noticed any bugs, but I've noticed them. To the right. There's quite a few. Yeah, I never watched Fern Gully. If I did, I was really young and don't remember. I hope you had a great stream, though. Thanks for joining. All right. Let's go in there. And huge shout out to Barry Sachs guy. And if y'all are new here, I'm Twigbot. We play a lot of Phasmophobia, so if you like Phas, you're in the right place. And you can't see. So when you spawn into Tanglewood, I believe Tanglewood and Nell's Diner for sure, and then maybe something else. You are a different character, and the jacket covers my watch, so we're going old school. The ghost turned a light on. I can rule out Mare. I also tend to play a lot of no evidence, so if you're trying to learn more about like how to identify the ghost types without using evidence, this is another really good stream to watch for that. I try to be very educational and let y'all know like my thought process about doing things, and feel free to ask questions if you have any. So you turned on a light. Mares don't turn lights on, so okay. Haunted mirror. Oh, yeah. I always leave my spine right next to my frickin' toilet. You think so, Barry Sacks guy? You're so sweet. I feel like... What door did you just touch? I feel like my content has been a bit haphazard lately, but we're trying to get dialed back in. I just had my mom in town. And so I've been just a tad bit preoccupied. But I appreciate that shout out. That's really nice of you. When I'm playing, I always hear you say, "Not a breaker turned on the gen." It's a it's singing. Yep, that's right. Even if you're not actively watching the stream, I do try to like use comms when I can. Maybe we'll get lucky and it'll give us a poop sync. Hi Aries, how are you, Diva? Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Just funky, bro. Struggling. Thank you! Thank you. I keep my follows anonymous. That way y'all won't get called out of lurk if you don't want to. Feel free to say hi in chat if you would like, though. No pressure. This is lurker friendly channel. We are lurker friendly here. You shut huh? What's my sanity? I wish I could find out, but I can't. Go all the way out to the damn van. Old school, bruh. Come on, man. I remember when you used to be able to record it with sound recorder and video camera in one extinguish. You can't do that anymore. Gosh, those were good days. Hey, take it easy. Okay, one salt step. It's not a wraith. No. Second salt step and I can rule out Galu. Please do not be a Galu. Please do not be a Galu. Ah! It duped it. What the hell was that? Girl. Okay. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Big Booty Deku, what's up? I'm a shot on you, what's up? Just David, what's up? How y'all doing? Thank you guys again for all the new followers too. Welcome in. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for being here. Okay, we got motion sense. I need more from you, Bessie. I'm gonna need more. Give me a ghost event where you're here for longer than like a quarter of a second. Can you do that for me? Is that so much to ask? It's not stepping in a second salt. All right, I'm gonna rule out Wraith real fast. Yeah, Galu has salt terms and conditions, so they can step in one salt and then that would put them in an enraged state. And when the Galu is enraged, it can't walk in salt anymore. There are no drops on Phas right now. So nobody's got drops. Later! Oh my god, Diva. I think it's another Galu. Why am I getting only Galus? It's not stepping in salt. Yeah, there were drops for this for Phasmo. Hope! For like what, a couple of weeks ago? So once Ooh, once a Galu becomes enraged, it has there's a couple things. Ooh, it's not a breaker, it just turned off the gen. There's a couple of things that change. It's a crucifix range. Crucifixes are far less effective at blocking hunts. Your smudge, like stun timer, is way lower. And it can't walk in salt anymore. Later. Thank you so much for the bits. Not the B. I never say that, Dead Sector. You're full of it. Quit lying. I've never said that, chat. You guys know. Oh! Ah! I hate this ghost and this game. I was basically right on top of a tier 3 crucifix. Spawned in between my butt cheeks. I hate Gallows! Every ghost has been a Galu so far today. Thank you for the bits. Why? Come on! I need a variety! Hi Yeet, hi Charlie! You lurking, we're beachfront, our 4-year wedding anniversary! Oh my gosh, have fun! I love it! Alright. Oh, I don't need that. Rest in peace, Tim Curry. It's Kelva. I love him. He was good in Home Alone 2 as well. Remember that one? Transylvania. Have fun, Russell! Be sure to sing some Dolly Parton and some Tim Curry. Pay homage to the legends. Pause! What? So you're watching the cats? Or one of them? Oh, I'm sorry to hear you had a bad day, Yeet. I know. I'm really sorry to be the one to break the news to you, dude. But yeah, Tim Curry passed away. We had Hayden Panettiere, Dolly Parton, and Tim Curry now. So that's our 3. Hopefully that's all we have to... Comes in 3s, as they say. I know, pause. So sad. They're wandering the house right now. Okay, so do they all know each other? Chill! What do you mean, dude? See what's on the slab. I love it. I love him. Icon. Dolly Parton. Those are our three. The three that have passed away. All right, y'all. And then thermometer. There we go. Okay. Oh, tarot cards. Okay. Oh, breaker's off. All right, it's not a breaker. Turned off the gin. Someone check if Trisha Paytas is pregnant. I mean, I haven't seen her post anything about it. How is Hayden? Panettiere? Oh, who is Hayden? I was gonna say, she's dead. So that's that. But no, she was, what would y'all say she's best known for? She was like Neutrogena's main girl for a really long time. Bring It On 2, I think. Bring It On 2. Mute chill. Cheerleader from Heroes. Ice Princess. I hear the ghost upstairs. Damn, girl. Okay, we're gonna see if this ghost steps in salt. I have incense in my hand. Yes. Okay, we're gonna pull cards. Racing Stripes 2. 0 sanity? Right off the off the rip. 0 sanity. Come on, man. Dude, was she was in Bridge to Terabithia? God, I read that book when I was a kid, and it was sad. I never saw the movie because the book made me really sad. I was like, I'm not watching that. Okay, I get it. 0 sanity. Good lord. We have ads coming up too. Another high priestess. Wow. I did take a picture of them. See? Oh, lame. Hey! Back off my bits! You better back up off my bush, Arby's, man. You're so okay. He's still hunting? It's a cursed hunt. Oh, he saw me. I'm dead. GG's, chat. Never mind, he's stupid. Dude's an idiot. Dude's an idiot. All right, we're stepping out for ads. Those popped up real quick. Oh, I love this song. Opportunity bless my soul. Oh yeah, I have the high priestess. We're good. I've never gone sushi. I feel like it'd be cool, but I also have like a high level of social anxiety, so I feel like I'd be stressed out at the same time. You saw it on Broadway? Oh, I'm jealous. Pulled another death card and got killed. Thank you for the bits, chill, and pause. Appreciate y'all. Luke Evans has a nice ass. I bet. I'm not sure. Hi, Kai. Oh, the rock and roll. Opportunity, bless my soul. Oh, favorite one. God. Probably this one. And touch me. That one's good too. Rock and roll. All right, are y'all back? Good old meatloaf. Poor Columbia, though. Poor Columbia. Cans are bugged? Why are the cans broken? Wait, so what aspect of cans are broken? I was gonna say, y'all, I can't take any more technical difficulties today, okay? Come on. Opportunity, bless my soul. I really love that rock and roll. Where's my freaking camera? Oh, he's hunting. Hi. Hello, Arby's man. He seems pretty normal to me, y'all. Whoa, live split's not up. Yo, Koki! Hi, Diva! I've had only Galoos today, so... Not great! And I didn't have live split up. I've had some technical difficulties today. So, it hasn't been amazing, unfortunately, but how are you? I mean, like, it's all good. Everything's fine. It's just been, you know, yeah. Some inconveniences. I hear a poop sink. Damn, later and chill. Okay. So you're either hallway or... It might be getting colder. Okay, you're probably in here then. Ooh, ooh. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Papa Tootie, bless my soul. I really love that rock and roll. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. I did not go in and custom select Galu, I swear. I would have a 0 multiplier if that was the case. I promise. Oh, y'all are going, it's toddler wars in chat right now. It's toddler wars. Beep. 14. 10. Oh, the bone. Thanks for following. Welcome in. Oh, I couldn't tell. Wow, I had no idea. You're slightly slow. I'm not sure what you're trying to say there, Chill. Not sure what you're trying to say exactly. So this could be twins, a swang, except I didn't seem to notice that it was gaining line of sight any faster. Could be Obambo. Look at that. Later learned how to count. Dang, toddler. The toddler learned how to count to 50. Why did he give Brian a lisp? I don't know. You can't even do that yet, Kai. That's okay. You still got to grow in your teeth and everything, and Later's probably getting close to losing her baby teeth finally. He's slightly faster this time, so it's not in a swang. Yeah. It's either twins or Obambo. I don't know, Later. Keep it up and you may have they may let you skip a grade. And they may let you skip a grade, Diva. You ain't missing much, Dead Sector. I'm turning your volume down. I don't hear you as loud. I have to hear the ghost. Y'all are being annoying. It is not an Obambo. Too long of a hunt. It's got to be twins. Why is he hunting for like 40 seconds? What? Did something change? That hunt was about 50 seconds long. I was about 3 seconds short of clicking the button at the right time. Why is his hunting 50 seconds? Can't be. Obambo's shorter by 20%. I'm telling you, dude, they fudged some stuff. Something's not right with this game today. Yesterday was wonky too, but I'm noticing a lot today. Oh. Nothing can hunt that long unless it's a cursed hunt. On this size map, at high hunt duration, which is what I have, it's no longer than 30 seconds unless it's a cursed hunt. Yeah, the hunt was almost was 50 seconds long. It should be 30 seconds. Okay, timer. Not to my knowledge. It's never been like that in one cursed hunt doesn't make every single hunt the rest of the round cursed. It's never been that way before. Yeah, these hunts are really long. How did he see me? Dude! "50-second hunts. Yeah, bro's not. Yeah, Arby's man isn't a looker. That is crazy. Tarot cards? I pulled one death card, and every single hunt after that has been 50 seconds long. What am I missing? Let's bring in more salt. Toddler just bit my leg. No, really? Oh. Okay, it's not a mare. If all caps bothers anybody, this isn't a good stream for you to watch then. They be all caps and I yell all the time. We're loud people. Where? Okay, it was those doors. Oh! Arby's, man, no, no, no. Junk. Okay, he's not a Galu. Or a Wraith. Come on, sir. As soon as I'm locked in now, you don't want to do anything. What a bort hole. Come on, come on, come on. I'm wishing you luck, girl. Where's that other cross I had? Come here. Yeah, Galus are freaking nasty, messed up little things, dude. I'm good on videos. We do need photos and a sound. There is a poop sink in here I can take a photo of. There we go. Bone. It's lit a candle, it's not an Onryo. Okay. I already have hunting ghost. Dang it. Breaker's out! Okay, hold on. I don't know what this ghost is, and the hunt duration is really confusing me, because I use hunt duration a lot to determine if it's an Obombo. But if all the hunts are, like, really long, that's not helpful. That's not helpful if all the hunts are long. You know what I'm saying? Fighting for dear life not to cough, I'm scared. Wait, why? Why are you scared to cough? You need to cough to get out the gook, diva. Oh, unless you're afraid you might poop your pants. Is that why? Oh, it hurts. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. He looks so normal, and he sounds normal. He looked shorter. Is there a ghost type that gets shorter? Could you imagine? What's up, Elemental? How are you? Hi, Catskis. The incredible shrinking ghost. Okay. I don't know what to believe about this guy. But I can say it isn't an Onryo. He doesn't seem to be shape-shifting. What else? Seems to be, probably not a Myling. Not visible enough, too visible. He's not any faster around the electronics. He's too fast for Revenant. His speed has been pretty much the same. Could be a demon. I don't know. Okay, not a Dio or a Deltagast. Not a Galu. Not a Moroi. I've been at 0 sanity and he's like not any faster. I'm pretty sure I must have misheard him because now his hunts sound extremely normal and he's very consistently hunting normal. He's interacted with certain items that would rule out Poltergeist, so we're gonna cross that one off. Cormos. He doesn't seem to have like a little speed boost on him, so I don't think it's a Cormos. He's changed rooms a few times, so it's not a Goryo, and he does have line of sight speed build, so it can't be a Hantu. He hasn't done any like singing events. Did it flicked a switch on, didn't it? All right, well. What else we have here? Shade, Spirit, Yokai, Yurei, Demon. I haven't gotten a, yeah, Poop Sync rules out Poltergeist. And he's knocked on windows and all that, so. Yeah, so I can try to be a little bit more, pay a little more attention to yeah, he's normal speed. Yeah, we'll yokai test. Not a yokai, he's coming right over. Okay. Yes, Poop Sync rules out Poltergeist. Poltergeist can throw items, levitate and plop items, and door touch, but they can't really do any other kinds of interaction, so like showers. There's a light on in here. I saw you had it on. You ain't slick, bucko. Knocking on windows, interacting with one of the cell phones, any of those types of interactions a Poltergeist can't do. So light switches are okay. Door touches are okay, and object throws are okay. But like if it vibrates the cell phone, turns on a shower or a faucet, does Poop Sync, any of that. Yep. Pretty crazy, man. Video games would rule it out too. Mm-hmm. We need to watch the door touches a lot, because if it's a Yurei, that'll be how we can tell. So you are in here. I'm gonna close the doors. Ooh, I could be hunted any second now. This is bad. I'm gonna go actually, I'm gonna go actually take some sanity. Oh wait, I need to make sure it's not a spirit. Hold on, we won't do that quite yet. Oh, it just... Weird. This could be a spirit. I hate that I'm out of incense, though. It's really inconvenient. No frickin' shot. No frickin' shot. Is this just a spirit? That's a 3-minute timer. I wish I had had my other, I had had timers going the other smudges. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I need it to do a door touch to rule out, Ure. Get it to do something while I'm in the room. Or get it, or have it do a singing event would rule out Shade as well. Looking pretty promising for Shade. It doesn't, I don't think it's a demon. It's possible, but I don't believe it. A demon would also hunt us early if it wanted to, so I'm sanitying up. We're gonna go watch it touch doors and see how it interacts with things with me in the room. I don't know for sure, though, Waifu, because I need to make sure, see how it's triggering motion? I need to make sure that it's in this room with me when it triggers motion. Or when it, so triggering motion while in the room with me before I can be sure that it's like interacting. Because shades are sneaky, they reach through the walls. See, it's outside. It's outside of the room right now. It's in the hallway. And it's doing stuff while out there. So I need to try to catch it doing stuff while it's confirmed in the same room as me. Oh, it lit the candle. But the issue is that hallway is extremely hard to tell. I didn't see orbs, so I don't think it's a mimic. All right, it just triggered motion out here, so I don't... And it's touching a door. Full door open, though. So do I think it's a shade at this point? Not likely. Okay, triggering motion over there. Okay, it's right here. He's going over there. So he may have gone into that room. He may have gone in that room to do it. That's hard to say. I need like more motion sensors. Do I have one more? Oh, he's right here. Okay, so he should be with me here. Oh, he's going back. Come on, touch a door again. So I can rule out Ure. Come on, bud. I just need him to do one partial door open and I can rule out Ure. Pretty sure it's not a shade. I'm pretty sure. But the lack of ghost events is very, very weird to me. Yeah, he's pretty much in here with me, I think. All right. Not likely to be a shade. Door touch, here we go. That's a partial! Look at that. All right, not a Ure. I think we have a spirit. He did a 3-minute timer. I only was able to get one actual timer on him. I am gonna grab, what do I want? Here it is. I don't know what door it just touched, but you don't see any orbs? I don't see any orbs. Good enough for me. You're done? No, I need one more sound. Okay. We need one more sound and then we can get out of here. Where is that? There we go. Spirits hunt at 50%, so, and we've got plenty of sanity left. Just some kind of an ambient sound would be wonderful. This Arby's man was a tough cookie. He was a bit tough. This one. There we go. You're about to watch me leave is what you're about to watch. Later, sucker. Get investigated, nerd. All right. Oh, for sakes. I need a sound on Paramic. We'll be here for a minute. Our can's working. They were being goofy a minute ago. Ira! Thank you for gifting us sub, Ira. How are you? Thank you, Diva. How's it going? Better run a raffle to double check. Just my opinion. Nice. Yeet, that's okay, Diva. I love the extra zeros for just because. You're sick? I'm sorry you're sick, Diva. What happened? What kind of sick are you? Whoa! Hype train! Okay, I'll leave now. Should be a spirit. Mylings are tricky to sort out in this. I don't think it's a myling, but sometimes in this map, because it's not a very long map, it's more like a tall map. Mylings are a bit tricky, but when I timed the squawks and the mic, it didn't seem like it was a really short a period of time, so we should have a spirit. Thank you, Yeet, for the 100 bits.
Welcome back.
Yeah, let's go! I could only get one real timer on, bro, so it was a bit scary there for a minute. Okay. Tara, thank you so much for 5 gifted! Thank you, Diva. If anyone received a sub from Tara, please say thank you. Enjoy your emotes and ad-free viewing. Okay, point hope restricted.
We've arrived. Check the equipment. Yes, investigating. Whoever was here must have summoned the gods with a curse.
The Lapras is new. Thank you for noticing. The bone. That would be a dream come true, BB7. That would be really cool. Sinusitis! Bestie! Sinusitis is the worst. It's really hard to get rid of, too. It takes a really long time to fully get rid of that. Sinusitis is one of the most miserable sicks I've ever had in my life. It just would not go away. Anyways, I feel for you, Diva. Thank you for the bits, Tara! Hi, Brandon. Creature of the night. Yeah, the headaches too, and earache. Oh gosh, because your sinus like is the entire. It's all connected. It's all connected. Oh, Bessie, that was another thing I noticed when I got sick too, is that when you have sinusitis, you can smell the infection. It's really miserable. Everybody is enjoying the music in honor of Tim Curry. Chat is being particularly reverent today. We lost Dolly Parton yesterday, and then Tim Curry today. Oh, and the burning in the eyes, Ira. Yep. Thank you, FIFA Ryan. Thank you very much for that gifted sub. If anyone received a sub from FIFA Ryan, please say thank you. Enjoy your emotes and ad-free viewing. I need to pee again. Thank you. Right back at you, FIFA Ryan. Nope, it's just the rotting nose. Yeah. Your sinuses are just rancid. I hate it. Sorry, Columbia. All right, hey, I'm gonna go pee real fast, okay, guys? All right. Hey, how you doing? Let's go! 9 months! Thank you, Kitty! Thank you, Tara, for the 100 bits. Kitty, thank you so much for 9 months. I know, right? You have to rewatch it. Hi, Nordic. All right, let's get in here. Let's get in here, y'all. What do we got? We got us a Ruth. I already found the bone right inside the door, so that's nice. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Can't rule out Banshee and Diane. All right, this, and this. Breaker's still on. Ooh. Ghost has turned on 2 lights. It's not a mare. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's... Breaker's not there. What was that? I didn't see what it said on the screen. That was weird, though. Still not sure. Oh, voodoo doll. Where is it? I don't even see it. There it is. Okay, that's probably what I had in my camera then. Seems to be up here. It's cold. Cold breath. Cold breath, cold breath, cold breath. Alrighty. Very much cold. Is this the room that has the pool table? I don't think so. No, there is no real looping spot in this map, unfortunately. Restricted, anyways. Yeah, it's much more enjoyable to play solo when you play these maps. If you play these maps solo, it's much more fun. So basically, what's new with Phasmophobia? There's a lot of things that are new. Some of the big things, though, I would say that people are the most excited about are going to be the fact that you can now determine the gender of the ghost by just looking at the info page. And also, it does show you if you have picked up the bone. So we love that. Those are huge, huge changes that have been extremely nice. The other thing that people are really excited about is the fact that all you have to do now to know what evidence a ghost will give is hover over the ghost type, and it reveals the evidence on the left. So if I was like, oh, I wonder what evidence a Banshee has, you can just hover over Banshee, and then it highlights the evidence. It grays out anything that it won't give and bolds the ones that it does, the evidence that it does give. So those are the things that I think are pretty hype. The other thing that's really cool is the camera duplicate. So like your media duplication, there's like a way to now tell if you already have something recorded in your media by just the camera or the video camera screen. And the tiers, all the tiers have it a little bit differently, but video cameras are all the same. If you haven't recorded it, it'll look like you've always seen it, where it just is like bold. But if you already have it in your like, as if it's a duplicate, it'll be a faded out text and highlight instead of bold. So it's really cool. Definitely very, very cool things that have changed. There are a lot of other things that unfortunate like side effects of some of the changes. And then of course your restricted big maps. So now we have a restricted Point Hope, a restricted prison, and a restricted Brownstone High School. There are a few things that need to be probably tweaked. We have some interesting little bugs that have shown up with all of these changes that they already know about and intend to fix. Hopefully soon. So. But yeah, overall though, big win. Both quality of life update part 1 and part 2 have been really good. Overall. So. It says friend and angry. I've never noticed that before. Friend angry. Yeah, me too, girl. Me too. Me too. Relatable. Relatable. Yeah, I think anybody that expects like 100% perfection is being unrealistic. Friend hangry. Yeah, because it's on the fridge. I like it. I think that makes sense too. It definitely makes sense. Did you already step through that? All right, I was gonna say, I'll kick your ass. You did step through it, you butthole. Okay, well, it's not a wraith. Will you do it again? Creature of the night. Hello? You're rather, quiet, my friend. Here, we'll turn the lights out. Maybe you'll feel a little less shy. Is this a shade? Okay, it's not a Galu or a wraith. You are very... not even throwing anything. Thank you, Anna. We'll see you later, Diva. Hello? You're joking. See how it was grayed out? That's because I've already recorded Disturbed Salt. So. Yeah, I think we have a shade, guys. Your husband just met Mango Man? Yes! 1 week of good luck for you guys. Hello? Creature of the night. Okay. Now, if it triggers motion sense again, it will be faded instead of bold. Do it again. It was a perfect game. That's awesome. That luck is showing for sure. Come on, do it one more time. I have to show people how it works now. Show us, show us. If this is a shade, y'all, I'm gonna leave. You can't blame me. I'm not sticking around. This is gonna be the most boring ghost investigation if it's a shade, so I don't want to be put through it. I'm not gonna put y'all through it. Come on, dummy. There you go. See how it's faded? That's how the duplication system works. And then for like sound recorder, it's a little bit different. But instead of being bold sound waves, it will be like faded sound waves if you already have like paranormal talking or whatever. And then your tier 1 camera, it's going to be determined by the LED light, the color of the LED light on the camera, since it doesn't have a screen. Green will be the color of the LED when you haven't taken the photo yet. And then if it's a duplicate, it'll be a yellow LED. No sounds, nothing? Okay, I'm leaving. It's a shade. You want to know how we could prove it's a shade? I'll show you. Whenever you have the voodoo doll and you push in a pin, it forces the ghost to do an interaction. And this can be a really, really handy way to determine if you have a shade and you think you do, but you just want to be really, really certain. Bring a voodoo doll. If you've got a voodoo doll, push in a pin and see if it throws anything or does an interaction. If it does, then you don't have a shade. Oh, hi, I'm dead. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, I'm stuck on a fucking chair. Dead. Never mind, it probably isn't a shade then. I have no idea what my sanity was. Dude, I hate this game sometimes, bro. This game can actually... I don't know what this game is. I don't know what the hell that was. I hate this game so much. It was a damn shade.
Job's ready for you.
Bruh. What a loser. Okay. Let's do some speed runs at Ridgeview. That was like, I'm trying to make a video of that, but of course it has to be an arsehole.
All right, we're here. Take a look at the equipment.
Spawning outside the room is cursed. All right, so 0 sanity. All right, we're gonna do some speed runs now.
Possible ghost sighting.
Bort hole. So if you're trying to learn more about the ghosts, this is a really good part of the stream to watch, by the way. A lot of information is going to come at you rapid fire, so be ready. Get your notepads out. Put your thinking caps on. Lock in. Come on. So I'm on 0 sanity, so everything should hunt me like right away. Should is the operative word. Okay, it turned off the breaker. It's not a gen. Turned off the gen. It's not a breaker. That's awesome, Jesse. Thanks for watching my videos. Appreciate it. Okay, it's upstairs. Sounds normal speed. Hello, sir. He is walking in the salt, so it's not a wraith or a galu. We have line of sight speed build, so it's not a Hantu or a Thay. Normal throwing, so it's not a poltergeist. Normal visibility. Get a timer on him. Normal visibility rules out Oni and Phantom. And it's a male ghost, so it can't be a Banshee or a Diane. A Swang would be slower. Same with twin. Well, twins would have been slightly faster, slightly slow. This is a normal speed ghost, so anything that's not normal speed, I'm gonna cross off too. Moroi, Oni, Phantom, Poltergeist, Cormos. He didn't do like a little sprint at me once he detected me. They always do that if it's a Cormos. And I think that's it. The timer will help me rule out spirit, or could possibly reveal a demon as well. Come upstairs and be a little bit nosy. I can't really hear him. Oh, he's turned a light on. That might be his room. Door touch? Okay. So it's not a mare. It turned a light on. Mares do not turn on lights. TVs. Computers. And we're gonna try to make sure we know what room he's hanging out in, because that can help me determine if it's a Goryo or not a Goryo, because the only way to tell a Goryo is to see if it ever changes rooms. If it does, then you know it can't be a Goryo. They always change favorite room. Or they can't change favorite room. Test for yokai real quick. It's not a spirit too, because he hunted. Okay, he's a yokai. What an idiot. Did you see how he ignored me? Is bro stupid? Yes, actually. Okay. Pretty sure that's a yokai. What's up, Shan? How you doing? Thank you all for the follows too. Welcome in. Yeah, Onryos can't light candles. Mares can. Even though like a candle would be considered a light source in like real world scenarios, in Phasmophobia, a candle and a light are not categorized. They're not coded the same way. It's about how it's coded. The way they coded it. We got ads coming up. Okay. So so yokai from a certain distance, they have to be really close up to you to be able to sense your equipment and hear your mic. So if I make sure that it's like a distance that's just close enough that any other ghost would hear, or... Alrighty, good night, Pause. Thank you so much. Good night, Diva. Have a good one. And we got ads coming up, yeah. So most ghosts won't hear you or sense you until they're around 9 meters away, roughly. But a yokai is 2.5. So if you know roughly, it's like basically that it's far enough away that a yokai won't sense you, but close enough that any other ghost will. You can spam your mic and pay attention to see if the ghost comes over to where it senses you from your mic. And if it ignores you, then it's a yokai. That's how I tell. And, oh, we got ads. Okay. Woo! All right. Let's see. Bugs I've come across. Probably... I know I've complained about several things today. I think that the certain ghost events have become really difficult to get any media off of. That I've noticed. What else? There feels to be more collision So like some doorways are like, feel like I'm getting stuck in doorways that I wasn't getting stuck in 2 days ago. Chairs that I wasn't getting stuck on 2 days ago. Some of the maps are really dark, which they confirmed in a tweet that that's not supposed to be that way, so that should be fixed. I don't know. Full release of the game, I Am Poisoning Ivy, that's like gonna happen. That's like next year sometime. No definitive date. Yo, I don't touch the monkey paw, so no. I haven't noticed anything. Yeah, I don't touch the monkey paw. Even when it's working as intended, I feel like it's such a sketchy cursed object to use. I know, I feel like it just has so many drawbacks, you know? The only time I'll use it is if I want to trap the ghost. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think the monkey paw, using the monkey paw is worth the risk, to be honest. Welcome back from the halls, y'all. We waited for you. So as somebody who plays this game a lot, I don't recommend as far as all of the cursed objects go, I recommend using the monkey paw the least. It just has so many drawbacks. And it's really buggy right now. So I would really use it with caution. If at all. Just like, don't touch the monkey paw right now. And even when it's working as intended, it's... Oh, Mima. She seems like a phantom, though. Pretty invisible. You died every time you used it yesterday. Don't touch the monkey paw, you guys. Kai is not in ads. Ah! She's still hunting. Are you done? I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. Burnt toast. Hi. Uh-oh. I'm pretty sure this is a phantom. I'm gonna need a loop on her better. She unfortunately spawns in the same room as me, pretty much. So, not a fun time to... Not fun to do zero sanity when the ghost is in the same room as you. Kai can't even lie good. Ow! God! Chasing event rules out Cormos. Bro, Mima might be an athlete. Not a spirit. Hunted before 3 minutes. Yeah, it's all messed up right now, Redbone. Yeah, so it's not even, if you wish for knowledge, it's not even crossing off the right stuff. It's a big mess. Don't even use the monkey paw right now. Just don't touch it. Resist the urge. You have to resist the urge. It ain't gonna help you. It's just gonna make things worse. Poor Kai. No! All right, well, the other thing is I may get absolutely clocked. Hopefully it doesn't roam to me. I'm pretty sure it's a phantom. But I might get lucky. And it won't use its ability to come and hunt right in between my cheeks. Kitsune! Hi, Diva. Woo! No, it's not a phantom. Not visible enough for an Oni either. The way the items are kind of flying, I almost want to check for poltergeist. Definitely not a Kormos. We already knew that. Not a Jinn, not a Myling. Not the right speed for Revenant Thay. Galio wouldn't have stepped in the salt the way it did. Too fast for, or Delta Gas speed's wrong, Aswang speed's wrong, Diane no, Diogen no, Hantu has no line of sight, this ghost definitely did. Moroi would be a lot faster. Frig off, lady. Mima turned the light on. I didn't turn that light on. Let's go get more insight. Ow! Not a... Audio is really bugging too. Okay, not a shade. It did a singing event. I never overreact, Redbone. I'm very cool, calm, and collected. Okay. See? We were very calm just now. Not a poltergeist. Mima looks so short lately. You definitely have line of sight. Not a poltergeist either. Okay. Bro. What do you want, lady? Give it a rest. We need a yokai test. Okay, that should be my last incense, so I gotta really make sure I use that wisely. I'll grab something to test for Onryo too. Or, Onryo and Raiju. No shape-shifting, I don't believe it's a Nobake. Mare, it turned light on, can't be a mare. We need a test for yokai. Okay. Grabbing this will speed it up if it's a Raiju. And then those we can determine if it's a Onryo with the firelight ability. Fire bad. Yeah, this is your room. You seem to still be in here too. Yeah, okay. So right now what I'm going to pay attention to is she burning out firelights? You just knocked on a window in here. Did you move? Because I can rule out Goryo if so. If it burns out firelights, almost like it's crucifix to block the hunt. Ooh, could be an Onryo. Could be an Onryo. The Raiju has line of sight speed build only when it's not activated by an electronic. So if it's like nearby an active electronic and its like speed is boosted, and its speed is boosted, it's not going to have line of sight. Hi, Sharky. You're slow! Yo, she's not normal speed. Okay, it's either twins or Obambo then. She's suddenly slow. That was mean, Quinny. You got me so good, girl. Oh my god. I don't know why I just like got absolute. I thought I was getting jumped by the ghost and I didn't like the hunt wasn't actually over. What was I gonna do? I can't even remember what I was gonna do. You're fine. It's okay. I'm playing a horror game. I mean, it's bound to happen. It's bound to happen. So for Obambo, it's gonna just be the duration of the hunts is probably gonna be the best way to tell. When it spawns in and it's fast, like aggro Bombo. Code Brown. No, literally. Yeah, I'm glad Tara's not here. Tara may have shit her pants. Yes, I remember how I ruled out a swang because it wasn't always slow. It was slightly fast, I think, before. Sounds like a twins. Twins. It's doing interactions. It's twinteracting. Yeah, it's downstairs and it's throwing stuff up here. Twins. Now it's upstairs. A swang will always be slightly slower than normal, and then it builds line of sight double as fast as most ghosts do. Okay. And it just turned the TV on. I think it's in the basement. It's giving twins. Tweens. Twins have a really special and unique way of interacting with objects. They interact with, like, they can interact with two things at the same time within a certain range. And it's a spherical range, which means that if they're in the basement and they do an interaction down there, there's a chance for an interaction to actually occur on the floor above or the floor below, if there was a floor below. Because their interaction sphere, it's a sphere and it goes from main floor down to basement and up to upper floor. So if you have a ghost and you're noticing that it's hunting or it's interacting with things on a different floor, definitely a huge sign that it's twins. What do I think of the new restricted maps? I think that once they fix the lighting issues, they're going to be really fun. There's a bug right now where they're darker than they're supposed to be, except for Point Hope. Point Hope is fine. But like Sunny Meadows and, what's the other one? Sunny Meadows and Prison and Brownstone High School are all darker than intended. And they're so dark, it's almost impossible to play. They're so dark. Oh no. Why did that throw down? That's weird. What's up, Caesar? How are you? Welcome in. Alright, what's this ghost gonna be? Male or female? Male. Oh, he's right behind me. Oh, I used my smudge. Ass. Unreal.
prepared some jobs for you.
Oni baloney! Heck that guy. He can just heck all the way off, dude.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
So millennial coded to say that. That really was like a millennial thing, heckin'. Saying heckin' is so millennial. Okay, upstairs. Seems to be normal speed. Yeah, doggo, friendo. Very, very millennial. Oh my gosh, Doge. Remember? Pfft, dumb. This ghost is an idiot. Yeah, how dare they ruin it? Heckin' Doge, bro. I remember Doge. It was a transition from Hella, which Hella is, I remember, like, even more elder millennial, and to like young early or later Gen X. Cause like Hella Good by No Doubt was like, I think, a big part of that as well. Which that came out like when my mom was a young lass. Not young, but like in her early adulthood. Maybe like mid-20s. Hello? Okay, you're boring. Dude's normal as hell. Definitely has line of sight. He's not throwing like a poltergeist. He did step in all of my salt. We are super fast, my friend. Girl, he was fast as hell. Oh yeah. Everybody says dude. I love that dude has never gone out of style because I don't know if I could ever stop saying it. Not that I would, but I'm just saying that, like, I hear everybody says dude. And I love that. It's gotten slightly replaced by bro, but like not completely. People be saying dude, and I like it. Things are the bomb. That's the bomb.com, dude. You're the heckin' bomb.com, bruh. Without bruh. Maybe dude. Or friendo. You're the heckin' cat's pajamas, friendo. How millennial coded is that? That's like pretty up there. Are you all really that bothered? The bee's knees. What other ones am I forgetting? There's more. Why are you this way? You sound normal speed again. I can't understand why you're building line of sight so fast. Not fast, but he's just getting going, girl. He's got like... There's some vrooming going on here. Nah, I don't think it's a djinn. Rafflecopter. Oh my god! Nah, he's not slow enough to be in a swung. They start out slightly slow, remember? It's probably a normal speed ghost. And it's just building a lot of line of sight. Like, I just don't normally see. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick little yokai test on bro. When he comes off the stairs, we'll see. Will he come over? Indeed he will. Onryo and Yurei vibes. He seems like he's probably pretty boring. Okay. Let's go get, oh my gosh, I like those emojis. Those were such good times with that too, yeah. This to rule out. That to rule out. Okay, hold on. I've got some things. Okay, he has turned the breaker out, so it is not a Jinn. Too fast to be in a swang. We have a timer on him, so I need to make sure that I'm in the house. That'll help us rule out Raiju. Pig, there he goes. Ooh, it's a demon. He hunted me before a minute 30. The only ghost that can hunt you under a minute 30 after being smudged is a demon. Or a mimic mimicking a demon, but... I don't think this is a mimic. Let's see! What? Oh my god! As if people don't die like every day, but like, dude! The amount of times he hunted, I feel like a mimic would have done something slightly out of the ordinary. So, yeah. Okay, demon. He hunted me like early, so after being smudged. Other ghosts have to wait until after a minute 30 when you smudge them before they can then hunt you again. Unless it's a spirit. If it's a spirit in a smudge timer, they always wait 3 minutes before they can hunt you again. And other ghosts can wait that long, including demons. They just don't tend to. If you get like back-to-back 3-minute timers, it's a spirit, most likely. Thank you for the follows, by the way. Welcome in. All right, brother. Woo! Crucifix. Okay. Basement? Oh, what an idiot. He went down there. Kai, thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you. If anyone received a sub from Kai, please say thank you. Enjoy your emotes and ad-free viewing. Hello, sir. Oh, he's an Obake. Wait, did y'all see that shapeshift? You warthole. You came from TikTok? Hi. Thank you for making your way over. I'm pretty sure he shapeshifted. I could be wrong, but it was like for just a blink. And he then he ended the hunt, so it's hard to tell. All right, y'all. So, okay, not a Wraith or a Galu. Stepped in salt. It is a male ghost, so it can't be a Banshee or a Dian. He's definitely not the right speed or behavior for a Diogen. Revenant, Thay would be a lot faster as well. Moroi would be a lot faster. It turned the breaker off, so it's not a Jinn, right? No, it hasn't yet. Or did it? I don't remember. It doesn't matter. It... Bye, Tara. No worries, girl. Get some rest and please get well soon. We just want you good, Diva. Pardon? Okay, I need him to come up here so I can watch for shapeshifts. Hey, bud. Alright, listen here, Baldy. No shape-shifting. This is not an Obake. It must have just been the lighting. He's normal throwing. He definitely has line of sight. He's normal visibility. Isn't tomorrow an eclipse? Tomorrow, I think, is an eclipse. Of the lunar variety. Yeah, I'm doing no evidence right now. It's a blood moon, right? That's still an eclipse, Diva. Lunar eclipse versus solar. Solar is when the moon blocks the sun. Lunar is when the earth, and like the earth is in between the sun and the moon and it casts a shadow on the moon. Hey, what are you doing burning the cross right here? Did you move up here, you bort hole? There's the breaker. Okay, not a Jin. He had line of sight speed build, so can't be a Hantu either. Too visible to be a phantom. Did throw like a Pulti. We need to get him in a timer, not a Obake. Obake. Too fast to be in a Swang. No, not Deltagast. Different speeds. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah. Obake. Yes. Okay, he's hunting again. Why did you just burn the cross up here? Must have been an accident. Okay, are you a yokai? He is not a yokai. He came right over when I used my global mic, so. Now I have him in a timer too. Hey, don't you dare come over here. Out my house now. That was Mario Bros 2. Good ear. Shoosh. Okay. I need to go turn the breaker back on. I thought maybe it's in the garage. You're throwing things while I'm in here? Then you're not a shade, sir. Glad you're not a demon. Okay. I can rule out shade. And I can rule out spirit. I wasn't ready for you, sir. And I'm being very careful with my incense. Don't come near me! Get away from the fridge! He's normal speed, so I should be able to rule out Obambo twins. He did not hear me hide, so it's not a Kormos. I haven't seen any recent pictures of the surface of the sun. Are they crazy? I've seen some, though. They're very cool. I used to be really into that crap when I was a kid. Like solar flares and CMEs and all of that. I was such a freaking little nerd. I was such a nerd, bro. Always been into that stuff. All right. Oh! Ah! I have no sprint! Ah! Oh. Okay. We're okay. I lived. Unfortunately, that can't help me. Ooh, you can see sort of waves of the plasma. That's way cool. Ooh, my light. Galaxy! Has it actually been 13 months, Diva? That is crazy. It feels like just yesterday when I first started streaming this game and I got raided by Insim. That was crazy. So insane. Hey, bud. Oh! Mare! I'm going on Mare. We're ego leaving. Mare. Did you see that? That was a Mare ability, I think. That was lucky. It's hard to get the mares to do that in that size of a room. Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Please be a mare. Yeah! Let's go. You self-reported so fast, sir. Literally, all I had to do was flick the switch one time. One time, and bro was singing like a canary.
All right, we're here.
Nice try, bucko. I love it when that happens. All right. What's it gonna be this time? I just turned the light switch on down there, Lexetta, by his room. And, he immediately switched the light off. Pam! You sound like a myling. You might be a myling. You seem kind of quiet. I'm gonna do my super stellar myling test as soon as this hunt is over. Okay. Heck yeah, dude. Yeah, mare ability, because mares prefer the dark, they have the ability to immediately switch a light switch back off instantly when you turn it on. They hate it. They're like, get that shit and turn it off. I know she's sad. She crying. She crying. Poor sad Pam. Poor Pam. So, okay, here's how I test for myling in this map. You can do this in any map, but it's just easier in this map. I do this speed run all the time. Okay, when she comes off the stairs, she's an upstairs ghost. You ain't gonna hear nothing. You're not gonna hear her footsteps, her vocalizations. You'll hear her throwing things. That's it. When she gets to about the bathroom, you'll start to hear her footsteps and her voice. Other ghosts, you'll hear all the way from the stairs. See? That's a myling. Can't hear nothing. Yep. Definitely a myling. Pretty cool. she tiptoeing. She's got her dogs out, so she's like, the other ghosts are... What's really funny is when you get like the butcher man, or we call him Arby's man. If you get Arby's man and he's smiling and he's all like quiet and stealthy, and you're like, you just look like a big old bowl in a china shop, yet he's so quiet.
Welcome back. This job's ready
Yeah.
for you.
Myling. A Myling Cyrus. And you can sort of test that out too, not just in Ridgeview Court. As long as you kind of have an idea of like what their distancing is. Just stand a ways off down like a hallway and see how much you can hear them from far away. Have a smudge with you though.
Who was here must have summoned the ghost with a cursed object.
Okay. You like that, Myling Cyrus? Pretty funny. Yeah. Damn. Okay. Crazy. I feel like extra tickly today. I honestly don't really feel the need to check for Mimic when I play this way. I like to use my brain to figure out my Mimic as much as possible without having to check for orbs. Mrs. Sexy GU, thank you so much for tier 1. Enjoy your emotes and ad-free viewing. Welcome. Where this hoe is? You down? You're in there. All right, girl. I'll give you a sec. Partial door open. We can rule out Ure. Hold up. Stepped in Salt. We can rule out Wraith. Singing Event also ruled out Shade. Yeah, so there's a way you can tell if it's a Mimic. If it hunts you and it's obviously Mimic, like, it's obviously showing you behavior that is obviously specific to a certain ghost type, and it's under a minute on the contract, you don't have to worry about it being a Mimic. Within the first 60 seconds of entering the map... Ooh! Bro, you scared the out of me! Okay, she's normal visibility. Normal throwing. It's not a Raiju either. They have no line of sight when there's an active electronic nearby, so that ruled that out real quick, because she definitely has line of sight. What's yikes about that exploded? This would have thrown people off a few weeks ago, or like last week. Oh. Yeah, she did. Butthole ghost. She really did. Yeah, they don't do singing events like Ring a Rosie. So for the male ghost, it's like that sea shanty, like low humming. Female ghost, the official singing event is the Ring a Rosie. Female ghosts will also do like a humming, like a lot of times before a light shattering event. That doesn't rule out shade because that's not technically an official singing event. It's just a vocalization they can do when doing something, you know, a different event. So the one that rules out shade is specifically for female ghosts, the Ring a Rosie. If it isn't Ring a Rosie, then it's not that. If she's not singing ring a Rosie, it's not going to rule it out. I have to be like really clear about that because I think a lot of the people who are like, no, they can do singing events are actually, it's because they haven't really defined what a singing event is officially. You butthole. She turned off the breaker. All right, it's not a breaker. It turned off the gin. Let's go turn it back on, I guess. All right, she hunted before 3 minutes. So it's not a spirit. Listen to her speed real quick. Brig off, lady. She's hunting in the basement. Again, we have another basement ghost. What is this? I had a chip in between my keys on my keyboard. A piece of a chip. Like a tortilla chip? Girl. I do be snacking. See if it's an Onryo, maybe. There. Hey! Turn it, okay. That's all burned. You turn the light off? Lights, no, you don't like? We don't like light? Ooh, all right, probably not an Onryo. Oh, hey girl. Oh! I know, you clocked that, Werns. It's bad. She busted my damn light. Okay, let's yokai test. Hunting again, after a minute 30. Not likely to be a demon. Possible still, but not likely. Are you a yokai, you big dummy? Oh my god. Alright, she's not a yokai. Alright, let's see. Not a Delta Gas. Speed's too fast for a Swang. Not a Dian. Not a Diogen or Hantu. She ain't shape-shifting. Too fast. Moroi would be much faster, I mean. She's too loud to be a Myling. Welcome back! What else can I rule out? I want to loop her again. I think that's probably a good idea. She could be a Banshee. Let's go get us a Paramike. See if that reveals any of her secrets. What are your secrets, girl? Show us. Reveal your secrets to us, Diva. The update has been mostly good, but there's some bugs that are unfortunately making things a little funky. Yeah, that's still happening, but I haven't reached back out to him yet. He had some stuff going on, and then I had some stuff going on. This week has been a bit of me playing catch up, so I don't know. Maybe it might, if it happens, it might be later this week or maybe next week. Same with Bam Bam. I need to reach back out to her too. My mom was just in town, so I feel like I'm playing catch up from having her here, and then also just like, you know, general life, like responsibilities. Definitely not a miling. She's loud as hell. She of course turned my breaker off right as soon as she started hunting, basically. Normal speed rules out Obambo and twins. That's definitely not a... Okay, and she's not a Galu too. Her speed's been really consistent. She is staying in the basement. Gorios don't move rooms, so if we're here much longer and she still hasn't moved rooms, the problem is that basement ghosts are really hard to tell. Now, she also did a shattering light event, which means I cannot test for mare anymore. And she's never switched that light on, the switch on down there. They can still, even if a light is shattered, a ghost can still turn on the switch. But you can't test for a mare ability on a broken switch. It's really annoying. So she could be another mare. It's very possible. Not thinking it's a Cormos. At this point, it's probably not a demon. It's been multiple timers, and she hasn't hunted before a minute 30. Okay, we're gonna see, we're gonna loop the ghost. The visit was good. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna trust that, MV. No offense. I've had too many other people that are like, that work with Kinetic that have said you can't, and I feel like I'd be more inclined to trust them than a chatter I don't have any like familiarity with. No offense, it's just that she looks normal. You start your smudge timer the second that the ghost smudge like basically gets hit with the smoke, the fumes or whatever. I don't think this is an Oni. Could still be a Banshee. She only did one singing event though. I don't know what I'm like. Oh, it's the headphones, the Paramic headphones that's doing that. Yeah, it's specifically stated in resources, MV, that it's not supposed to be possible. So you should... I'm not saying that it didn't happen to you, but I am saying that it's like... That could have been a fluke, is what I mean to say. No, I appreciate that, MV. I hope you know it's not personal. If there is a game, of all the games that I've streamed, this is the game with the most like fake information. There's a lot of like confirmation bias, a lot of like myths that aren't true, like of the tune of if you find the bone and the ghost is in the same room as where the bone is, that means that it's a Goryo. That's so fake. That is so not even true. But that's a very common myth that people hear and believe. And I believed it for a long time because I had it happen once where the bone was in the room with the ghost and it did happen to be Gorio. So in my mind, because it happened to me one time, I believed it. And it was like, that's the confirmation bias, essentially. But it's not true. This game is really good at trolling you. Yeah, the black egg ghost room confirmation thing. Yep. Yet another one. I know, right? Perfect game. Flawless. Always working as intended. What have we gotten? Like 3 sounds out of her? Yeah. Cool. Gotten a few sounds out of her and none of them have been a banshee scream, so either she's being a punk, if it is a banshee, or it's not a banshee. I love the restricted maps. I just want them to fix the lighting on like the prison and all the Sunny Meadow maps. Prison and Brownstone High School as well. Hey, Diva. Why are we crying, girl? We're so sad. We're sad, girl. She's cried the entire time, bless her heart. One more sound out of you, girl, and I'll be satisfied. Still hasn't changed the room. Still in the basement. It's really hard to get a ghost to roam from the basement, to be honest, but it's pretty like she's not obviously anything else. So it could be a freaking Gorio. Okay. You're sneaking up on me, mama. Come on. All right, that's another sound. All right. No banshee scream so far. Probably not a banshee. Can't really tell if it's a mare, unfortunately. Breaker again. I would be too, yeah. Can you imagine? The crying ghost can actually just shut up. No, truly. They can actually just fully shut the hell up. Yeah. Yeah, girl, we don't want to hear it. Actually. I wish it would do it. Could you maybe give me a mare ability? Could be a Gorio, y'all. It's done a light shattering event, and I can't test for mare, unfortunately. I wish there was another way to test for mare. It's probably a damn Gorio. You want to come out of this damn basement? You weird lurker? All right, it's all up in the air at this point. I'm gonna go with Gorio. But but it could very likely be a mare as well. I just had a mare, so if it's a mare, then we just had back-to-back mares. Or a really annoying banshee that's not stalking and not singing or not screaming. Stop trying to come in and get drunk! Hey, it was a mare! That is some junk! That's junk! Ooh. Never changed rooms either. Butthole. I was in there for a good long time too.
Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the event.
One light shattering event. Never moved rooms. I got 2 reports for the same ghosts. What's she mean by that? Blur. Okay. Ah! Okay. Damn, girl. Dead as hell. Bear. Third mare?
Welcome back.
Revenant! Oh, hell no! The job listing was a dupe. Oh. Zenesme! So good, Diva. How are you? Thank you so much for 5 months. We do have ads coming up, though. So before I go into this next round, I will wait for you guys to get out of the ads. So don't worry, you're not going to miss any gameplay. I have it so ads run once an hour. It should be no more than like 3 minutes. And like I said, I'll make sure y'all don't miss any gameplay. So thank you so much for staying through the ads. This is a good time to go get a snack, stretch, go pee-pee poo-poo. Whatever you want to do. It's pissing me off. Thank you, Clairvoyant. Thank you, Diva. So we'll see you guys when you're back from the halls. Time to use the poll. Everybody who's left behind. We should listen to... What's a good pole dancing song? What do you guys want to listen to? What are you trying to clam slam to? Mambo number 5. Christina Aguilera? Christina's good. Shakira's good too. Oh my god, wait. Here we go. She had so many hits, bro. Girl, Kesha had some hits. I gotta go pee. I'll be back. biggest you fan. Oh, thank you for gifting us up. Thank you so much. All right, are y'all back from the hallway? Thank you for, wait, ads are done? Okay. Your love, your love, your love is my drug. Your love, your love, your love. Okay, let's go. Oh, she's crying again. Where are you? Hey, girl. It's Mima crying this time. Mima, what's wrong, girl? Did they not like your oatmeal raisin cookie recipe, bestie? Hey, no tea, no shade on those oatmeal raisin cookies. I'm a fan, personally. We all got a little Mima in us. We all got a little Mima in us. A knife. So, she threw an item directly at my face, which is supposedly a rule out for Shade. A Shade is never supposed to be able to do that, even while hunting. So, I'm gonna trust it this time. I'm gonna trust it. I'm gonna trust. I've heard it. I've heard it. So I'm gonna trust it. Thanks for following. Welcome in. Girl, what in the hell? I don't know if I just got like a freaking hair loose out of my nose hole or what, but my nose has been so tickly today. Okay, we got this. Where'd she come from, by the way? She's not a Pulte. Not a Pulte. Definitely wouldn't have this much stuff on the table still. She would have cleaned the table off like in half of the hunt. And also her throws had too much arc. They were floppy throws. A poltergeist has very, very crazy, like really hard throws. Not a Diogen, I mean. Too slow for Deltagast. Moroi, Revenant, Thay. She did walk in my salt. No, I didn't even put the salt down. Okay, we gotta do that still. I heard a door touch, girl. Shouldn't be a Jinn. Oh, damn, girl. Damn, girl. You better back up off my bush, Mima. I know, put the sickle down. Shouldn't run that fast with that in your hand. You're gonna hurt yourself, Mima. Oh, yep. All right, there's confirmation it's not a Jinn. It also didn't do a speed boost at me when it saw me. Jinns do speed boosts. Windbreaker is on specifically. I'm gonna listen to her speed. Something is interesting about this diva. I don't have my headlamp on, right? No. Yeah, now I do. Okay. I sound like the wait, who? Nelson? Or which one? Zenesme? She's definitely normal speed. Not a yokai. This hoe came right back. Got a timer on her. Okay, not a wraith nor gallows. She stepped in the salt. She's normal speed. Can't be a swang. Twins. Obambo. She's too visible to be a phantom. Not a yokai. She has line of sight. Speed build. Can't be a Hantu. Who else? Okay, Diane would be really slow while I'm not moving. So definitely not. Did I sound like Nelson? What? That's funny. No shape shifting. Can't be a no bake. Not a Komos. She doesn't boost when she hears you too. So she's not doing any boosting of any kind. It's not a Kormos. So, the other thing I could test for is maybe Raiju. I have her in a timer, so that can help us rule out Spirit. She did the breaker again. You little poop. Butt sniffing, fart huffing Mima. Okay. Ha! That guy? That's Nelson. I wasn't sure if you meant Ralph. Remember Ralph? I'm in danger. That kid. I would describe both of them as being husky. You thought Ralph? He's husky. No, it wasn't, Tic Tac. It was not that accurate. Ew! Ew! Yeah, y'all are full of it. Shatter? I'll beat your ass, Mima. I mean, there are a lot of good things about it, Uso, and a lot of things that they need to fix. So, just gonna keep it real. Just keeping it a buck with y'all. Are you kidding me? This is a spirit, huh? Thanks for following, by the way. Welcome in. I mean, I'm always down for a kerfuffle. A kerfuffle sounds like a good time, actually. So you're waiting to hunt me until after. Yeah, so there's a lot of really good things about the update. I think they just need to fix the lighting issues on some of the restricted maps. And I think, generally speaking, like Prison and Brownstone and Sunny Meadows are very dark, like very dark. They're aware of it, and it's on the list of things to be fixed. But, yeah, it sounds like kerfuffle sounds like a flock or a herd. Or a gaggle, like a group, like a kerfuffle of individuals. Not like a kerfuffle, like an argue, like to kerfuffle means like to have an argument or a disagreement with, but in a lighthearted, not, you know. not lighthearted. How's the word? Kerfuffle is just like a nice, fluffy way to say they were fighting. They were throwing hands, girl. They were fighting each other. They were ripping earrings out and snatching wigs. Kerfuffle is like a very Caucasian way to describe that type of a scenario. Hello? You're just a boring old Mima, aren't ya? She really boring, girl. You probably go to bingo on Tuesday nights and everything. I have a feeling. Meeting up with Doris and Ethel. Girl, she boring as hell. Okay, let me go get, I should have got her in another smudge timer is what I should have done. Should I do that? Let's do that. Let's get, oh, pff, not the breaker again. You porthole. Edna. The Crabopple. Kerfuffle. Oh yeah, Edna Crabopple. That's her name. That's Bart's teacher. Did you turn a light on in here? She's gonna jump me, girl. A group of bunnies is called a fluffle? Really? I actually love that. Slay. All right, we're gonna put her in another timer and rule out, see if we can rule out spirit. If it does another 3-minute timer though, I'm gonna leave and call it a spirit because it's... She farted on me! Mima farted! Don't be farting on me, girl. Did you just move rooms? It's not an Oni. Misform. Hey, girl, would you stop that? With the breaker and all that? And everything and all that? You need to cool it. Timer started. It could be Tara. Is Tara a Mima? Okay, let's see. She pisses when she forts, and sometimes she shorts. Booty rockin' cowgirl. Coming to my born. Grab one more of these. A couple of them. Make sure it's not an Onryo. Motion sensor, whoops. Really? According to Reddit. Okay, Megsy. That's cool. That's way cool. How's that for a bird fact? Grab a couple of these. Coming to my born. Oh, sometimes she shorts. Booty rockin' cowgirl coming to my born. She done in the sink, girl. How does she get her decrepit old ass up there to even park it on the sink anyways? How you doing that, actually? Hey, don't roam out here. Where there's a will, there's a way. Dudes be named Will and won't. Hey, girl. She done the fire. She done the fire. Lord Jesus, there's a fire. Come on. We got this. She's almost at 3 minutes. If it burns across after 3 minutes, it's a damn spirit, and I'm freaking leaving this joint. I'm leaving this joint. I'm not messing around. You hear me, Mima? You better turn up your hearing aids for this one, Diva. That's right, I'm talking to you, girl. It's a 3 minute, we got a 3 minute job here. You gonna burn the cross? You wanna at least show me how angry and tough you are one time? Before I go? She pooped in the sink, she farted on me, she chased me, scared me half to death more than a few times. She done moved rooms. Lord have mercy. No, don't come in here. Get your stank away from me. Do you see the wafting stank coming my way? She has literally her traveling air. It is. It's a stupid ass spirit. I hate them. They're junk. I know. I already told her to back up off my bush once. It's always Mima, too. Ain't it the damn truth? It's always Mima. Confirming Tara is the ghost. Well, if the shoe fits, girl. If the shoe fits. Spirits are a bunch of hot air. A spirit is just a bunch of gas, truly. So, it tracks. They're weenies, and they have to wait 3 minutes before they can hunt you if you smudge them. And then they're just posturing at you the entire 3 minutes, too, like they're tough or something, and they're literally not. Mima's a big old butthole. She's a big old butthole. Come on now, Mima. Come on now, Mima. Whew. All right, what we got? Male or female ghost? Female ghost. It better not. Is it gonna be Mima again? Watch. What's up, Master Pizza? How you doing? She upstairs? Downstairs? Upstairs. Oh, she's crying again. I am so sick of these hoes crying. Oh, okay, no. Come here, baby girl. Give me a big old kiss. We got the baddie. Not a Pulte. Normal visibility, normal speed. I don't know what her name is. Actually, we don't call her anything. We just call her the baddie. 'Cause she bad. Okay. Stepped in salt. Not a wraith or a Galu. She's definitely too slow to be Dildagast, Fae, Revenant. Too visible to be a phantom. She's normal speed, so not twins or Obambo. Same with Moroi. Would be a lot faster. Too fast to be a Deogen. Has line of sight speed build. Can't be a Hantu. She didn't do a little boosty at me, so she's not a Cormos. Not a Pulte. Not a shapeshifter. I'll bake. Lord. Now why are you going that direction, ho? Stop it! Girl, just pick a stinking direction. She has line of sight with my headlamp on, so it cannot be... Well, that better hit her. I guess we have a timer going. So it's not a Raiju. Raiju's... I had my headlamp on, which will increase the speed of a Raiju because it's an active electronic. So, but because I can tell, because I know that it's it would be activated by the electronic, that means that it can't have the heck, what's it called, y'all? She doesn't have line of sight speed build if she was a Raiju while being activated by electronic. What is freaking messing with my nose, bro? I'm fully ready to just like pick my bugs on chat or on stream, dude. I'm so mad. It won't stop. Oh, hey, it's a spine. Girl, what is going on here? I have like a... It feels like a hair or something in my nose, like a cat hair. Like tickling, and I can't freaking get it out. Is this your room? No. I thought I saw breath. It's a little early for that. Any lights on up? I heard that. You're up here somewhere, ho. Are we not in here? Everything's in its place. Oh my god. Found your room. She's a bathroom ghost. There she goes, not a spirit. Let's see, okay, test. Hunted me before 3 minutes, can't be a spirit this time. Yokai? Not a yokai, she comes right over. While I'm standing still, she'd be slow if it was a die-in. Okay, let's go. Let's go back up there after I grab a couple things and we'll go be nosy. Something's up with Jack. Something's up with Jack. We're gonna get firelights. And motion sensor. Yeah. That we're gonna do. We're gonna do that. You know what I just said? And stuff and everything and all that. Hey! Got that in there. Okay. Oh my god. Why is my nose so itchy? Tickly! Driving me crazy. The smudge timers again. I thought demon was 60 seconds. All ghosts 120 and spirits are 180. Yeah, that's about right. Demons can hunt you earlier than a minute 30. One more of these. And I'll grab one of these, why not? And then spirit is always 3 minutes or longer when in a smudge timer. And every other ghost will hunt you anywhere in between. Something's up with Jack. I'm gonna have to rewatch that now. That is making me want to rewatch. GG's. I don't know, Goryo? Shit, I have no idea. She didn't look like an Oni to me. Didn't seem active enough either.
Welcome back.
Oh!
We've prepared some jobs for you.
Oh, I hate him! I hate shades! Damn. Yokai test is you basically force them to either ignore you or come to where you are. You gotta have a smudge though. Pardon. You gotta, so here's what you'll do. You're gonna wanna go somewhere that you know the ghost is not gonna immediately see you. And when the ghost is within about 10 meters, but not closer than 2.5, somewhere in between 10 and 2.5 meters, that's when you're going to want to spam your global mic. Pay attention if the ghost comes over to you or ignores you. If it ignores you, you probably have a yokai. And that's it. It's like, I do have a little bit of allergies, yeah, so it could just be that. Could just be that. I didn't take Zyrtec today, so maybe that's what it was. Maybe it's just allergies. Very possible. Oh. Flop. Floop. Dude, shades are buttholes, dude. Shades, the tea about the shade, y'all, is that she just turned my damn breaker out. You son of a... I will fight you. Okay, it's not a breaker. It turned off the gen. Tea with a shade in zero evidence gameplay like this is they can basically just seem like anything. They can seem like any other type of ghost. Like they're just as active. The only thing is when you're in their room, they won't be active. But as you saw with her, did she hunt in that room with me? No, she freaking went out into the hallway and hunted me from the hallway because she's a beach. And she knew she couldn't hunt me in the room, so she roamed out and then hunted me. That's what makes a shade hard to determine in this type of gameplay. Which is why I had the motion sensors up there. It's really important to use motion sensors when you determine the ghost type. When it's a zero sanity, zero evidence. Very sneaky. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a custom. Upstairs again? Oh, it's a mesothelioma guy! Me too, buddy! I don't have mesothelioma, actually. I feel like I do sometimes. All right, normal visibility. Has line of sight. Normal throwing. No shape shifting. Boring. Wow, we're getting a lot of boring ass ghosts today. Ugh. All right, it's a male ghost, so it can't be a Banshee or a Dian. Speed's wrong for Thay, Revenant, Moroi, Deltagast, a Swang, Diogen, Hantu, Twins, Obombo. Raiju. He had line of sight while activated by my headlamp, so a Raiju would have no line of sight. Okay. No shape shifting. Not a Polti. Not visible enough to be a Oni. Not invisible enough to be a Phantom. He stepped in my salt, so it's not a Wraith or a Galu. See if he's a Myling. I don't think he is. They always do like a blood moon event, yeah. You got a ghost named Paul Walker? What? Yeah, I heard him. It's not a Myling. Even though it was just a second, I wouldn't have heard him if he was a Myling. Let's test for yokai. Also not a Kormos either. Pretty sure. That's funny, but also like a little suspicious. Phasmo devs, what are you thinking? What you doing with that one? Next thing we know, we're gonna have a ghost named after Dolly Parton and Tim Curry. Hi, Country Brat. How you doing? What's up, Onyx? How you doing too? Hi. They do have line of sight. They do have one line of sight. Both Shade and Kormos do. Mm-hmm. That might be a Cormos. Because why did he boost as soon as he heard me? I didn't move. All I did was spam my mic. I know it ain't a yokai. Okay, princess. We're gonna figure this out. This might be a Cormos. They always give themselves away with the little... They do this little boost when they hear you or sense you. So we're about to... Let's figure this out. Yeah, we're gonna give him... So I'm gonna chill, like, right here. And I'm gonna uncross that off. So if he comes down the stairs and just like kind of goes around without worrying about me, it's a Cormos. Cormos are freaking annoying to try to hide from. You're literally just better off standing still. But it's when you don't know it's a Cormos that it's a problem. Know what I'm saying? They're sneaky little bastards. They think they're slick. Okay, check it out. Come on down here, buddy. Come on. Big ignore. Big ignore. Yeah? He ignored me hard. Fully didn't care. Didn't give a rip. Didn't even know I was there. They don't have a damn clue. He's literally so unbothered by me. He's all, yeah, as long as you don't move, don't make a sound, we're fine. They're like librarians. They're just like, just don't say anything. Just shush. No sudden movements.
Welcome back. There's some
Fun
jobs ready
times.
for you.
I love a Cormos. I love me a Cormos. They're fun. Fun little dudes. They're on a mission and it has nothing to do with you. They're my favorite too.
We're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
All right, we got a couple. We got a little more time. I really need to work on editing tonight, so I'm gonna make today's stream about 4 hours. Doing a little 4-hour job today. I got plenty of stuff to edit. I've been really behind on making content. But we will be back tomorrow. Girl, why are they... What's funny? I have something to say about that, physicist. Ooh, this one's a... No, it ain't. Not a Pulte. Normal visibility. Has line of sight. So, the problem I have with people... Okay. Some of y'all... Sarah Pop, thank you for 16 months, Diva. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The problem I have with that... people leaving really overly religious coded messages to you as like a recipient of a DoorDash delivery. Because it feels really disingenuous and inappropriate. Obviously, it's inappropriate and unprofessional, one. Secondly, they know that they have a captive audience, And if you've been raised Christian, especially in like a really like, not all Christians, but a lot of Christianity, and especially some of the cultier Christian, like Christian denominations or whatever, they're very like, the more people you talk to about the gospel, the more witnesses, which means if you've borne witness to more people, that means more people know about Jesus, which is actually like more heaven points for you, which sounds really shitty to say, but it's true. And I used to be like, oh, she's a demon. She hunted before a minute 30. So, so they kind of know like that you are you're a captive audience that can't necessarily opt out of seeing those messages, because as a person who's ordering something and you want to make sure you keep up on the chat in case they like get delayed or they can't figure out where your house is or something like that. So they know you have to look at the message. Even if you don't respond to it, they still did what they planned to do or intended to do. They don't care. They just wanted you to tell you about it. And it's literally like a chain email, y'all. It's like one of them chain emails. Like you gotta like send this to 10 different people or you're gonna die or something like that. They literally put it on you, and then they say, basically it's on you then to either embrace Christianity or the gospel, or if you deny it after they've told you, you have no excuse, which would force you to basically burn in fire and brimstone. So that's the unethical part about like, it's wrong because it's disingenuous. Not that there aren't people that genuinely want you to be saved in their idea of what saved is. I do think those people exist too, but there is an equally, if not greater amount of people who do it just because they want more people to bear witness, which is ultimately giving them more heaven points. I genuinely think that's why they do it on DoorDash. And the people who are like, oh, why does it bother you? They were just trying to be nice. Yeah, you can be nice without like forcing it down other people's throats. And the thing that bothers me about it is the only reason that they don't think that it's an issue is because they are also probably Christian. Now, here's the truth of the matter. If you put whoever in your mind is the most like conservative Christian person that you can think of right now that you know, they probably have like issues with other races. They probably want to like have tendencies to be to discriminate and are homophobic and such, so on and so forth. Now imagine if you were them and you ordered something on DoorDash and somebody who was, I don't know, let's say Muslim, sent a message and said, hey, I'm on my way, glory to Allah. Do you think that that person that you thought of in your mind wouldn't have a problem with that? I think they probably would. Which is why that's very hypocritical to me. Because they think it's fine because they're also Christian. But if it was any other religion, they would have a problem with it. Your grandma'd have a tantrum? Yes, she would. Yes, she would. My grandma would. Well, they're both dead. They probably would have too. So also very disingenuous. There's so many reasons why it's not okay. Oh, and then I said intentionally because I knew it was going to piss them off. Sorry, I was literally rage baiting the other day. Because they rage baited me first, girl. They're like, on my post, I said, they sent some paragraph about how Jesus loves me and that I'm on like, I've been washed in the blood of Christ, essentially, those types of comments, right? And so like, I just want my coffee, bestie. I don't need to be like preached to by any means. And so I screenshotted it and I made a post on TikTok and Instagram and stuff. And I was just like, if you say this to me ever, just know I'm doing witchcraft on you. I'm literally reporting you and doing witchcraft on you. And then people that were like, that are scared of witchcraft and whatever, they got all butthurt about it because they're like, oh my God, you're gonna do satanic rituals. And it's like, girl, what do you think Christianity is? Is it not literally just like paganism and like that type of, literally just rebranded in a patriarchal way. That's literally all it is. And it's funny because if you look at what spell casting and witchcraft is, and then you look at what praying is in a more traditionally accepted Christian sort of a sense, they're really not that different. You're basically like appealing to whatever your deity is and asking for your will to be granted to you. And it's basically a form of manifestation. So them saying all of that to me and telling me that I'm saved by Jesus and that I am, and that bless you, who are we being blessed by? Who am I being blessed by? Your God that I don't necessarily believe in or subscribe to? So when I say I'm going to do witchcraft on you, then you can't be mad at me because you just did witchcraft on me. It's the same damn thing. You cannot convince me. That's essentially the same thing. And I know, it sounds crazy. Guys, it sounds crazy. It sounds crazy if you don't have critical thinking. It sounds crazy if you can't critically think about things. But if you can, you will realize that a ritual is a ritual is a ritual is a ritual. It's all the same thing. So if you get mad, you started it. And I'm not saying there isn't anything beneficial. Human beings need ritual. Human beings need affection and touch and interaction and community. We need all of those things. The happiest people are people that have some kind of a ritual. Full door open, partial door open. So like, I get it. And if Christianity is that for you, that's great. I have no issues with Christians. The only thing that I have a problem with is people who cannot just let other people have a different life path than them. And unfortunately, many Christian people cannot. And it absolutely drives me apeshit. Weefoo! Thank you so much for 25 gifted! Oh my God! Thank you! Oh my goodness. And it burned the crucifix right at the moment we're talking about Christianity. So, thank you so much, Waifu. You're amazing. Thank you for all the support on my live stream, bestie. You're always out here popping off. Thank you. I am like, I feel so like, oh, that's a phantom. Oh, I think my neck just broke 2 times. That's a phantom. Oh, look at my hands are blue. I'm dead, girl. Dead as hell. The other thing that's really nice is that when you have... Oh, rude. Okay, we gotta go back in. I gotta end on a win. When you die now, you look dead. And also, there's more. When you die and you haven't opened your journal yet, it automatically will put you right on the ghost selection page now when you die. So, that's really nice. It used to not do that, and it was really annoying. So anyways, we be talking about all sorts of stuff in here. We do talk about a lot of Phasmo stuff, but we're also like, we talk a lot about just different things and people's brains and psychology and... Miss Keisha! But I've been like really thinking about that, and I was like, ooh, and there were so many mad people too. There were a lot of people that were like, oh my God, this is such an easy unfollow. Like, okay, that's fine. Also, they were like, the audio you chose, so you're literally talking about unaliving? I'm like, girl, it says I'm gonna alien laser you with alien laser beams. Don't even act like y'all aren't the leading contributors. The people who share the same beliefs as you, grew up in the same religion as you, that aren't buying guns and shooting up schools. Don't even piss me off. Don't even piss me off. If we want to talk about violence, but they don't want to hear that. They don't want to talk about that. No, they don't. I'm all up on that soapbox right now, Diva. I'm getting my heart's all elevated. Feeling that adrenaline in my veins right now. piss me right off, Diva. Nothing pisses me off more. So yeah, I don't want to hear it. In other words. Histamine rash incoming. Probably is. Yep. Sure as shit. Got a rash. Got me pisser than hell, y'all. Straight up on my soapbox. Okay. We have a... It's not a wraith. Not a Galu. Is this a male ghost? Ooh, female ghost. I'm about to go Super Saiyan. This bitch is gonna spawn in my bones. Hold up. When did what happen? Oh my god, it's a child! I think it's another Cormos. This dumb kid. A children. Oh, it was when I ordered something on DoorDash. I was having, so I had a not so great weekend, unfortunately. But anyway, so I ordered something for myself on DoorDash on Monday, just to, to treat myself. I'm like, I'm just gonna be a slob today. I could go drive somewhere, but I really don't want to. I just want to be a slob. So I ordered my DoorDash coffee, and immediately the person messages and says that Jesus is our savior and he is the only begotten of God and that he's saved everyone for their sins, and just and it wasn't even like a have a blessed day type beat. It was like a whole paragraph of just talking about Christ and everything, which it's just a lot. It's a lot, girl. It's a lot. And I did give them a bad review, and I told them why that was inappropriate, and I said, I'm gonna give you a bad review because that's like really inappropriate. It's unprofessional and inappropriate. And I reported them to DoorDash. I don't give a shit. They picked the wrong day to mess with me, bro. I had time that day. I was on my day off. I had time. I think it's a Cormos. I'm gonna chill over here. See if it's a Cormos. I think it is. Yeah, and that's the other thing, y'all, is like, if you want to evangelize and that's something that you want to do in your soul and you feel it in your you feel it in the full length of your pubic hair that you really, really need to go and proselyte and proselytize or whatever evangelize. Don't do this to me, girl. Then go do that. Go do that, but do it in an appropriate way for a church. Go do a missionary. Go serve as a missionary. Go do, Jesus door-to-door sales. I don't know, whatever works for you. If you feel like you want to do that, it's in your soul, then you should do that if you really want to. But it's really disingenuous when you do it in certain situations that the person is forced to be a captive audience. For instance, if you're on a subway or a bus or a train and everyone is stuck on the bus, subway, train, whatever, and there's somebody in there who's reading off Bible verses and talking about being saved by the blood of Christ, that is disingenuous and I think very, very fucked up to do, because nobody can just click uninterested or block. If that is not something that is relevant to your life or your life path and you don't want to hear about it, you don't have a choice. And they know you don't. You're forced to be a captive audience. And it's so messed up. I hate it. It's so weird. Cormos? We're about to find out. Probably already said it, Chill, but yeah, go ahead. Yeah, it's a Cormos. Look at her go. I'm not changing the subject if I don't want to. If that was your attempt to change the subject, it's not working. I'm not changing the subject just because it makes you uncomfortable. If that's what you mean by that. No one understands like we... no one understands you like we do and reinforces belonging to the group. A kid ignoring an adult? No way. Cormos! Cormos! Yeah, that never happens. Yeah, that's another part of it. Yeah. The other reason is because they're trying to get more like witnesses to bear witness of Jesus. That way they get more heaven points. Like I said, not all of them, but a lot of them do it that way. And as a person who was raised Mormon and has which is of the cultier variety of Christian denominations to be a part of, I can guarantee you 100% it's extremely performative, and a lot of it is just because of a lot of it is for salvation and for glory in the afterlife. That's why else do you think people would literally sign up to suffer for an entire lifetime? Because they're promised shit for the afterlife. And girl, no, I'm not gonna not drink coffee. Like, get real. Get real. Thank you, Kayla. Exactly. We don't, it's not appropriate to do it in certain circumstances, especially when you have a forced captive audience. Artie Toner! Thank you for the 8 months! Thank you! Thank you, Diva. Appreciate that. Oh, we gotta do one more round. We gotta raid. Welcome in! What's up, Wildlife? Will, how you doing? Thank you for the raid. How was your stream?
All right, we're here.
Okay, we're gonna grab our stuff. We're gonna go do one more speed round. 0 evidence, 0 sanity. Let's go. How was your stream? I hope it was great. For real, Zen Esme. Absolutely. Thank you for following. Welcome in. Hi, guys. Another normal speed ghost. Okay, here he comes. Are you assault? Oh, ew! Oh, God. All the buns are out and everything. Is he an Oni? Ooh. New Phasmo update and then ended the night on thin threads. Uh-oh. How's the ghost hunting been for you tonight? Actually, it's been okay. There's definitely some bugs with this latest update, I'll be honest. I'm gonna avoid getting clam slammed. This guy looks very scary. Yeah, he's an Oni, all right. Look how visible he is. Wow, it would give me the naked guy with as a Oni too. Bro, this is the last ghost model I want to see that much of. Thank you. I know, I wish he would stop walking on his dang leg. He looks like he needs to like maybe not walk on it. Yeah, so there's been a few bugs, unfortunately. A lot of it, like, I know they're already planning to fix, like the lighting on like the prison, Brownstone High School and Sunny Meadows is like a bit messed up. It's very dark.
jobs for you.
It is very, very dark, so they're gonna fix that though. That was one thing. I've been finding it harder to record ghost like media off of the ghost during events. That's been a thing. In certain maps, you spawn in as the character model Amir. So you're like a completely different person than the selected character model that you use. So that's been annoying. And a lot of the jackets are covering the watch again. So yeah, that's kind of the thing. But overall, like, it's been an all right day. I've died a few times, had a couple nasty galoos at the beginning of stream. That wasn't fun. But yeah, I hope your ghosts were good. Oops. We're gonna probably find somebody to raid too. I'm doing a shorter stream today because I have a ton of editing to catch up on. But I really do appreciate the raid, and I hope you have a good rest of your night. You got a dildo gas for the first time and had fun messing with it on Nels. Nice. What's up, Lady Baxter Gaming? Hello. I know I've seen you in here before. Wildlife Will, thank you. Thank you for 4 months. That is amazing. Thank you so much. Since Kesha's pulled up. Oh, that's okay. Lurk away. We are lurk friendly. All right, we're gonna find somebody to raid. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. I will be back tomorrow between 1 and 2 p.m. Pacific time. I should be all done with updates, so I'll be on time tomorrow. My username on all platforms is Twigbot_. You can find me on TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Also, feel free to join my Discord. I do announce the live streams in there if you'd like to be part of the community after stream or whatever. Yeah. All right, we're gonna raid Captain Joey. Captain Joey has raided us a few times. It's always good to return the favor. Oh, whoa, whoa, oh. There's your raid messages. Thank you so freaking much for an amazing stream today. You guys are always the best. Vibes absolutely immaculate. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, so. Love y'all, mean it. Hold on.